on. All right, let's turn my light on. Get this shit popping. There we go. A little light. There we go. Okay. That was weird. It was like doing like some buzzing sound. Let's see if I can actually zoom in. Settings. I don't care. Okay. I am going to record this video before shit. I changed my settings because a while ago I was trying to do something for, I was trying to do it like a streaming for TikTok. Couldn't figure it out, and so I stopped, and then I forgot to change my settings back. So I've recorded this video a couple times now, but I really want to pump this out for you guys. I think we're gonna short here, by the way. So I'm gonna do like a breakdown of this morning's trade for New York Open. I was definitely bearish for the morning. As you see here, we swept out Asia highs right here, and then right here we swept out London highs right there. We also created a higher time frame SMT. So yeah, like I said, I was definitely bearish. Just going in the market, just looking at that. On top of that, we also created a 15-minute IFVG with this candlestick right here. We closed below this fair value gap, creating a IFVG. We did kind of come up and we almost tapped it, but we didn't quite retest it. So I was ultimately waiting for price at open to maybe come up here, bounce off 71 to continue down to sweep London lows and Asia lows right here. So that's what I was ultimately looking for going into the market. I also drew up these gaps right here, these two actually. These two are really old ones. If you scale back right here, we got one right here that we never came down. Oh wait, we did come down. We came down, retested this. I was actually in these cells the other day. I think it was right here. Maybe it was over here. Anyways, no, it was right here. I was in these cells and yeah, I was like, oh, you know what? I think we're going to bounce off right here. And then I would have caught, hold on, actually. I feel like this was the same exact thing happened yesterday. Hold on. Yes, it was right here. Just kidding. So right here, as you see, I was going to say, I don't have any markups there. That don't make sense. As you see, I was in these cells. And then I was aiming for this like really higher time frame liquidity. I don't want to zoom out that far. But we respected this right here. At the same time, did we create an SMT? Oh, no SMTs. No, but we did create a 5-minute IFVG right here. And yeah, that would have been a very clean buy to catch literally the bottom of the day. And then look how far this bitch shot up. All the way up here. So this would have been a nasty fucking trade. 12, almost 5,000 ticks, 1,200 points. I mean, that's actually absurd. But yeah, let's go back to this morning. I got a little sidetracked there. I actually didn't go over that in the previous one, so that was good. So yeah, that's why I mark out these older ones. It's kind of where I was going with that. And so yeah, I jumped down to the 1 minute, and then we had New York Open right here. This New York Open candle was disgusting. This should have been a sign for me to stay away for the moment, to let price breathe a little bit, because usually you want like a lot of volume. For example, we opened right here. We would have wanted like a big candle like that. That's really what we would have wanted, not a huge top wick. This is really a doji, so very ugly. But I was ultimately, you know, just gonna do a volume trade. So if we were going to shoot down, hold on, let me get to current price on ES as well. There we go. Okay, so where were we? Right here. Okay, I just want to be able to show you guys everything. Okay, so yeah, we kind of swept these highs right here, but I didn't consider this liquidity, just because we do have these highs and these highs right here. I see these more of a liquidity sweep rather than this. But I was still open to taking sells if this was the liquidity sweep. So what did we do? This next candle, we closed below this zone right here. And at this candle closure, I entered these sells. And then immediately got stopped out. Unfortunate. And then at this point, I was waiting. Whoops, I went a little too forward. I was waiting for price to push with a lot of volume above this level right here. Because like I said in the beginning, I was waiting for price to ultimately come up to 871 to make the bigger move down. But I was willing to scalp these buys up to that zone, catch like 50 points, and then take it down. So right here, we got a little push, but then this candle closure, I didn't wait for the candle closure. I just entered off of volume, and I manually entered, and yeah, I didn't like that candle closure. And then we kind of played around a little bit, and then this candle is where I got taken out. And so I was like, okay, well, if we break above these highs right here, we could still see price come up here. I didn't really take into consideration we did have a fair value gap right here on the 1 minute that we were respecting. And then, like I said, I did like this liquidity more than that other one. So I don't know. I was really stuck on the bullish mindset because I really wanted to catch this top tick and then continue to sell off to sweep these London lows and Asia lows. And so I entered, not right there, I entered right there. And then again, we got a nasty closure that I did not like at all. And I was very, very close to actually exiting before my stop loss got hit. But I was like, you know what? I'm okay with the risk. Let's just see where it plays out. Again, a nasty closure, but we went into profit a little bit. So I was like, okay, we might get that push here. I should have exited right here again. And then bang. We did that nasty shit. So, and then I don't think no SMTs were formed. Oh, we kind of did one actually. Now that I'm just now seeing this, I was like, I do kind of see one, but I can't pinpoint it. Right here. So we kind of did an internal SMT right here. Should have seen that. I don't know why I didn't see that. I definitely would have exited at this candle closure after this SMT was formed, and then I would have hopped in sells 100%. I literally just saw that, so. My mistake. I should have been paying a little bit more attention to that, but it's all good. And then at this point, I was just gonna stay out of this chop right here. So, actually, I want to keep that up. Is it gonna come back up? Maybe not. Okay. Well, so yeah, and then I was gonna wait for a closure, or I was waiting for the first 15-minute candle to close. So this next candle, we got the closure of the, all right, there it is. And then I waited for a little break of this zone right here, which we had the bottom of the orb. And I entered at the initial break. And then I went break even once we hit these lows over here. And then once we respected this 15-minute fair value gap or IFVG. So, yeah, and then got break even. Unfortunately, I was literally like 5 points away from TP. Yeah, like 5 points away, which sucks. So then I was even more patient. I hopped up to the higher time frame, and I was like, you know what, let's see what we're gonna do. So we inversed these two gaps that I had right here, these fair value gaps. So now they are IFVGs. I was waiting for price again to come up, retest, and then continue down. And then we got this candle closure right here. I was in these cells right here. And then bang, we got a TP. But I did like this candle closure. We closed below these 15-minute lows as well. And then we inversed again this fair value gap. So I was again waiting for a tap up because this trade made back my losses. I didn't actually, I think I was up maybe $100 on each account at this point. But I was wanting a little more. So yeah, I hopped in. I wanted to hop in another trade. So I was waiting for a retest of right here. And then my son woke up. So I had to go tend to him. And then I'll go down to the 1 minute to let you see how fast this happened, because I was trying to, I had my trade sinker all locked in, right? I had this all good. But I have, I don't know where my phone is, but I have an Apex account that I can't link on here because I have the subscription that only allows 2 accounts. So I need to get the third one, but I didn't yet. And so I manually enter on my phone for the Apex accounts. So that way I don't have to log out here and mess all that up. And so I was trying to like log in and get all that shit ready. And then look at this fucking candle. Wait, this one. Bang. I initially was trying to enter right here at this zone right here. But like I said, it happened so fast. I was still trying to log in and everything in that one account. And so it kind of like made me delay a little bit. But I still caught this whole trade, which is nice. I then hopped in, and then the rest was history, man. So yeah, I only risked 2 micros on this trade. I risked like 4 because I didn't realize I was kind of risking kind of heavy on these 4 trades. So that was a mistake. I shouldn't have over leveraged, but that's okay. Still came back. As you see, we are up $200, a little over $200 on some of the accounts, but $200 on the day across 5 accounts. Here's 4, and then I'll show you guys my Apex. Bum, 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 bum. So then my Apex account right there, up 270 on the day on that account. So we're growing these accounts slowly but surely. I'm going to try to get them to 4,000 profit each. So 54,000 on each account before taking a, excuse me, before taking a payout. So then I'll still have a 2K buffer, and then I'll take out 2K out of each account. I think that'll give me a good enough buffer. It's what I'm dealing with now. So I think that'll be pretty decent. And then I'm just going to slowly grow these accounts up. So my next one, I'm going to get the account up to 5K, take out another 2K. So then I have 3K drawdown. And I'm just going to take out 2K out of every account for every payout, and then slowly grow it 1K each. So like by this third payout, I'll be at, what was that? 2K, there's 1 payout, 3K, 4K. So I'll be at 4K drawdown. So then I'll be able to leverage a little more. I'll actually be trading with probably minis by that point. So yeah. And then right now it's actually 11:42. I'm going to hop on the Discord and do a power hour with the team. So yeah, if you guys want to join that, just click the link down below in the description, and I'll leave that link for you. It's totally free. There's some features that are paid for, but I'm live streaming for free practically every day. So yeah, I'll put the link in the description below for that. And yeah, stay tuned, guys, for more videos. We got big news coming in the next video, so stay tuned for that. Big things coming in 2026. I'm excited. I'm ready to fucking cook, and yeah, let's run it up, baby. So yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.